Hey, it's your girl, Ice Gem, and today we're going to do an episode on functional seizures and an update on everything that's happening there. I think this is episode 17 of Real Talk. There's been some developments with my functional seizures, so I just wanted to make an update about that. I've been through several psychiatrists since the last video on functional seizures. And I didn't quite cover everything, I don't think, in that episode either, because I was quite unwell. I'm just a little bit more stable as I'm filming this one. I haven't had any yet today, so I thought now's a good time to go back into it. So I've got suspected functional seizures and I haven't had an EEG yet. My last appointment about it went really well. I had a new consultant psychiatrist and she sped up the titration of my lamotrigine, which the previous consultant psychiatrist had thankfully put me on. And this new doctor, asked what the seizures were like and said, you really need to see neurology. She'd asked me about all the neurology stuff and she was going to push for me to get a neurology appointment. She said she had to do it through the GP though. So previously the GP's tried to get me a neurology appointment 3 times now. Unfortunately, that doctor's left and I got titrated from 25 milligrams of lamotrigine once a day to 25 milligrams twice a day, then 25 morning and 50 at night, and then I was supposed to have another appointment. I'm about 8-9 weeks overdue now for that psychiatric appointment, so unfortunately my titration stopped and the seizures aren't controlled. I'm still having them daily, and the relievers are starting to not work at all really. They put the seizures off for a while, and then there's quite a significant rebound effect later where I just start seizing in clusters I don't know the size of, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's saddening. She's left and now I've got a new doctor. I'm also doing art psychotherapy for the seizures, but it does help my BPD as well, I suppose. And that's really been my highest priority, using the relievers to get to that appointment. So I don't know what this new consultant psychiatrist will be like, what the team will be like. They did send out a letter. I'm in the UK, this is the NHS by the way, and I've had functional seizures for 5 years now. Treatment started last year. It was really hard to even get the treatment at all. So I am on a treatment path at the moment, but I don't know what this new psychiatrist is going to be like. My GP did a medication review and I got really lucky. She was one of the partners at the surgery. She's going to try for neurology again, apparently. I don't know. I don't have a lot of trust in GPs. I've changed doctor's surgery because I moved house, but I had a GP tell me they were going to refer me to Queen's and that never went through. So they say what they're going to say, but whether I believe it or not, I don't really know. But that would be really good if I could get an EEG. The last psychiatrist I spoke to said she thought it was epilepsy. And that needs to be ruled out and checked. She didn't think it was functional seizures, also known as PNES, psychogenic non-epileptic seizures. Sometimes it's known as NES, just non-epileptic seizures. Some of the other names include dissociative seizures, and I'm gone blank. Hysteria is one of the names, one of the old names. There was one name just before that. Anyway, That one's gone by the by apparently, but yeah, they keep changing the name of it, but it's, yeah, like I say, it's suspected, so it would be good to get that seen to, and I just wanted to do a quick update on that, you know, because I feel like that's possibly a big change, you know. My seizures are a little bit more stable on the lamotrigine. It was helping quite a lot, but obviously I'm way overdue now for an increase, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think that's it really, actually. There's not much else to update. It's just pending that psychiatric appointment. So if you got to this point in the video, thanks so much for watching. If you suffer with these types of seizures, then I really hope, you know, you get the treatment you need, whichever country you're in. But I know it is challenging, you know, dealing with the medical system with this diagnosis. They treat me as if I have the diagnosis, even though my diagnosis letter says suspected, particularly in emergency rooms and A&E, you know. Yeah, anyway, I'll leave it there. I hope you have a lovely day. If you got this far to the video, it'd be great if you could hit like. If you want to hear more about this subject and as the situation unfolds, then that would be great if you could subscribe. And yeah, if you've got any feelings about the video or just want to say hi, then you can comment as well. Thank you so much. Peace be with you today. Bye.